ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Sri Ramakrishna is in Jadu Malik's house. He was to do recital of Chandi. He fails and goes on postponing it. Master asks, why? Such a thing should not happen. How is that? A man gives a word and does not take it back. The words of man are like tusks of elephant. They come out but do not go back. A man must be true to his word. What do you say, Jadu Malik? You are right, sir. Here, man refers to a man who is of integrity, who is holding on to truth. Otherwise, he is more an animal than a man or human. So, when we say, Vinayakananda uses this term, man-making. Man-making means we have a lot of animal nature in us. Hatred, jealousy, dislike, all this. To get rid of all these defects within us is going on postponing things. The moment we think, immediately we have to attend to I have no time. Anything I have to do, and then holding on to a perfect routine every day to the extent possible. Means we plan the day in such a way, all the disciplines I am able to follow every day wherever I am. So, and that is followed. And each day, whatever spiritual practices or the seva work we have to do as spiritual practice are done in time properly without going on even religious activities like this. We should not go on extending, postponing it. Dirgha Sutritva, that should not be there. He is vigilant about his own progress and how the nature responds to his actions and thoughts. It is nature that expands, experiences my feelings. Nature responds to my call. How I can love people, how can I be true to God and nature and for others. These are small, simple things to be followed. The child is taught from the beginning, Satyam Vada, Dharmanchara. Always walk on the righteous path. Hold on to truth always. This truth holding on will lead us fast to the realization, because if we begin with oral truth and reach the absolute truth, I am body itself is untrue. To deny body is truth. Living like a body, as body, is most heinous thing that we can do in the world, living in the world. We are born as body. What can be done? I have to somehow struggle to transcend and become independent of body. Nature every day, I again and again tell this word, nature every day separates you from body, taking you a dimension unrelated to body, to show you are not body. Till I wake up, I am independent. While waking up, I totally identify and live as body. At least that awareness, I am divine, I am covering with body. This body is there. Let it follow its nature. Let me be independent of that bodily demands of flesh. So that awareness, at least, if that awareness is there, one day we realize. So here the truth comes into picture, that how from the oral truth we slowly grow to the spiritual truth. That person who is on the path to God is actually the person who can be called as man. You are right, sir. Master, you are a shrewd man. You do a thing after much calculation. You are like Brahmin who selects a cow that eats very little, supplies plenty of dung, and gives much milk. All love. Little, he wants a cow which can eat very little and give lot of milk and lot of dung also. So, means a person who calculates for everything. After a time, he said to Jadu, now I understand your nature. It is half warm and half cold. You are devoted to God and also to the world. That is, he is trying to balance between the world and God. Master and his devotees were served by Jadu with sweets and fruits. And then the party left for home of Kailath Singh. Now you see, Thakur looks very often like how harshly he is speaking, like on the face, but nobody minds it. They totally accept it. Yes. Suppose I tell a defect in a person, he revolts. Or he may keep quiet or silent with the inner resistance, that it doesn't make him transform or accept the fault. But when Sri Ramakrishna says, it's a jovial atmosphere, each is ready to accept whatever comes from Sri Ramakrishna's mouth, because only intention is that, just like a mother longs for the children's growth and getting established in their life, like that Sri Ramakrishna is only expectation, only aim, only intention is these people must be eternally free eternally from this bondages and suffering. They must be evolving. See, when a mother beats a child, her own child, for doing mischief, the child revolts if her intention is, he is troubling me, he is putting me into problems. So when mother beats, he revolts. But if mother beats because he is going to be somewhere with others, the others will be in trouble, I don't know where he will be at what time later on in life. So nobody must find it difficult to handle him or to convince or to give him something. So if mother beats, he will not revolt, but he will silently remain and go away. He doesn't accept, but he doesn't, without revolting, he will hear and he will go away. He will not do such mischiefs again in presence of mother, but hidingly he will do. But if mother's intention is, my child must be light to this world. He must wipe the tears of thousands of people and give them solace. When this is the intention and mother beats, the child says, joyfully gets, Mother, thank you, I will never do again. So my intention, nature responds to nature. What is my intention? That intention is reflected in their hearts, and Sri Ramakrishna only has come down, leaving his throne in the heaven to the world of mortals to save them, to redeem them, to give them eternal life in the realm transcendental of bliss, peace, love, absolute. And will the Jiva not accept? So that great sacrifice of Sri Ramakrishna, of God in the form of Sri Ramakrishna, makes them joyfully accept, smilingly take. There may be argument, there may be this one, but heart accepts. Master and his devotees were served by Jadu with sweets and fruits, and then the party left for the home of Khelat Ghosh. Khelat Ghosh's house was a big mansion, but it looked deserted. As the master entered the home, he fell into ecstatic mood. Yam, Rakhal, and other few devotees were with him. Their host was Khelat Ghosh's brother-in-law. He was an old man, a Vaishnava. His body was stamped with the name of God according to Vaishnava custom, and he carried in his hand a small bag containing his rosary. He had visited the master now and then at Dakshineshwar, but most of the Vaishnavas held narrow religious views. They criticized the Vedantists and followers of Shiva cult. Sri Ramakrishna soon began to speak. In those days, before Sri Ramakrishna's advent, lot of confusion was there, means misunderstanding were there. The Shaiva would not accept the Vaishnava and Shakta. The Shakta will not accept Vaishnava and Shaiva. And Vaishnava will not accept Shaiva and Shakta. All this, the three entirely different systems as if, and a little kind of contempt and dislike and intolerance also used to be there. After Sri Ramakrishna's coming, all the differences started dissolving silently. His teachings was not highlighted or made broadly available to all. Yet whoever got it, from there, silently unknown, there is a great transformation coming over the denominations in Hinduism. The Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita and Advaita are able to accept each other, and as if the school children accept all the classes. First standard, second standard, there is no conflict, there is no contradiction. Yes, I am in 10th standard, doesn't matter. I have to study this. Like that, slowly that awareness has changed. Similarly, Shakta, Shaiva, Vaishnava, Tantra, Vedanta, all these have become one unit like. Oh, this is different ways of going to the one reality. We are one at the root, appearing as many in the surface, but one at the root. And the whole thing, we have the purpose of human life is entirely different, evolution. Whatever thing, hold on to it, evolve to your divinehood. All other rules and regulations, temples, this, that, everything is secondary. Your principles, this and all. Just be human and reach the divine. Manifest the inner divinity and be free. Enter into the transcendental realm. So here Sri Ramakrishna's, how he is, just by his presence in this world, the world has changed. Like sunshine, the sun rises in the east, all begin, get up, start moving, acting, all the activities go on till sun sets again. Like Sri Ramakrishna's just appearance on this world, in this world has transformed, and even now presently within 200 years of masters coming down to the earth, already the interreligious understandings, the vastness with which we are able to not only tolerate, but to a great extent, the acceptance of other person's path is slowly, that awareness is being imbibed and entering into the conscious of, at least they may resist, but they've heard that understanding is placed in their brain with all resistance. It is there. It is there. So that when it starts becoming brighter and brighter, that all religions are true. They all move towards one goal. They originated, the spirituality is the beginning, the origin and the culmination of all religions. This understanding, all professionals work in their own way, in entirely different, unrelated to each other, whether a clerk or a director or here a doctor or an engineer, they work in different, even in engineering, so many branches unrelated to each other, but there is no conflict. They are we are all serving the same society. I may be manufacturing something, he may be manufacturing something, but the benefit goes to the society. We are all working for society. Just take body, all aspects of my existence, whether it is senses, eyes, ears, you cannot compare between eye and ear or nose and mouth. All are working for the same body in perfect harmony. No conflict, each is doing its work and it's a part of the body. The same system, that is the reality. That is, wherever there is an organism, an organization, when things join, it has to be, if it wants to survive, it has to be in perfect harmony, internal harmony and external harmony. So that Sri Ramakrishna is giving us. Master, it is not good to feel that one's own religion alone is true and all others are false. Because the Vaishnavas have little tendency to look down upon this one and hold on, because of course it is essential. The Ishtanishta must be there, otherwise we don't progress. Whatever you are holding on to, but the understanding that other person is wrong, there we make mistake. That my path becomes a question. Am I right? So when we allow the others to go in his path, yes, go. Whatever help I can do for you in your path, I will do. To that extent, let me go in my path. So this acceptance, slowly it has to come. So Sri Ramakrishna is for all of us this understanding. Because there are so many factors governing our understanding and our decision taking, deciding, coming to certain conclusions. It depends upon, now I am there, I may look upon a thing with likes and dislikes, with all acceptance and needs. I may, likes and dislikes may be there. This nature, human nature, it is human nature. So Sri Ramakrishna wants these small things to be eliminated because they are standing in your path to reach God. Likes and dislikes. You have to go beyond the duality. So if we are holding on to one is all right. Dislike or contempt for the other is what is, it is a something holding you not to progress in your path. Because some regarding same, goal is same, and the goal to be reached, in that there is a diversion. Another person is there going wrong. Goal is same, path may be many. That awareness of the goal is, on that there is a mark. Some people are going in wrong way. It's towards goal. Goal is independent of, actually goals are independent of path. Our nature, our tendencies, what we have acquired, our knowledge, our understanding decides our path. My capability, my capacity decides my path. Goal is perfect in its own place. All are, where we differ is our capability, our capacity, our understanding. How do I understand that goal? And how do I understand my path? This is my understanding. The collective understanding, the only Avatara can give. When Krishna comes, you see in Bhagavad Gita, so many corrections he does and goes away regarding the path. So many paths he gives. You can go this way, you can go that way, you can do this one. If you cannot do this, you can have this alternative. And varieties of things. And wherever there is difference, he tries to dissolve. All are coming to me. All are reaching me through their own path, their own faith. How cleanly he mentions. All these differences, they dissolve. But acharyas and others, they have come to give a path and go. They may not or may comment on others, but the path they have come to give, not to eliminate the differences. Only Avatara come to eliminate the differences and give the truth. It is not good to feel that one's own religion alone is true and all others are false. God is one only and not two. Goal is same. Different people call on Him by different names, some as Allah, some as God, some as Krishna, some as Shiva, some as Brahman. It is like water in a lake. Some drink it at one place and call it jal, others at another place and call it pani, still others at a third place and call it water. Hindus call it Jal, Christians water and Muslims Pani. But it is one and the same thing. There are opinions are but paths, opinions. How clear. See, Mata, Dharma. The opinions, each one has his own opinion of the goal. So he finds his own path because his limitation. I cannot go by a flight. I choose how much capacity I have. I can buy a cycle at the most. Instead of walking, I may go on a cycle. If some who cannot even afford for that, it is their capacity, they will keep walking. Others may go by a four-wheeler, others can go by a flight, according to their capability, how much they are able to. So, while lifting, while cleaning, while doing all activities, each has his own capability, each has his own known knowledge and his own path to do the same thing. You see, here the efficiency come into picture. How efficiently you can do, so fast you can go. The time saving. I see some women working in the kitchen. One woman, she cooks for about 40-50 people without anybody's help. They know how to management of time, how to manage the things. So fast they do, and see that repetition is not there, pending is not there, all things are in its place. Just suppose a thing is to be done, everything is orderly placed. Goes with a plate and puts all items to be taken. We walk, go and come, see whether I have missed this one. There, how much of time we are going to consume. That they know everything is systematized, like a machine working. And in no time they finish. Sometimes go on pulling, they call someone else for this help, that help. And so this decides the path, how we are going to go through the goal. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.